The fierce fighting continues in Sudan's capital of Khartoum. Despite an hours-long pause to help those caught up in the violence, the clashes that started on Saturday between the armed forces and the Rapid Support Forces, or the RSF, has killed nearly 100 civilians nationwide, including 3 UN workers. According to the residents, the army had carried out airstrikes on RSF bases and managed to destroy most of their facilities.
منذ الأمس بعد
A traveler in Sudan also recounted seeing people flee Khartoum as the country's military and paramilitary forces struggle for power.
And a lot of people, they are going by walking, they are going with their bags. Many of the people, they are loading the stuff from supermarket, they are going in their car, and many of them, they were hitchhiking in another vehicles to escape the city.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has condemned these clashes, demanding swift justice over the killing of 3 UN workers, and asserted on how the parties need to respect international law, including the obligation to ensure the safety and security of all United Nations and associated personnel. Meanwhile, Sudan's former Prime Minister Abdullah Hamdok also urged varying sides to end the fighting between Sudan's army and the paramilitary group.
رسالتي الأولى للفريق أول عبد الفتاح البرهان وقادة الجيش السوداني، وللفريق أول محمد حمدان دقلو وقادة الدعم السريع: يجب أن يتوقف الرصاص فورا، ويجب أن يحكم صوت العقل، فالخسارة ستكون من نصيب الجميع، ولا يوجد منتصر على جثث شعبه.
Echoing similar concerns, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and UK Foreign Secretary James Cleverly called for a ceasefire in Sudan.
We have been consulting very closely on the situation in Sudan. We've also been in close touch with partners in the Arab world, in Africa, in international organizations. There is a shared deep concern about the fighting, the violence that's going on in Sudan, the threat that poses to civilians, that it poses to the Sudanese nation, and potentially poses even to the region.
We have had discussions about the situation in Sudan. UK has been in contact with our friends in the Arab region. We will continue to do so. But I echo the points that have been made already by Secretary Blinken, that we call upon an immediate cessation of violence, a return to the talks which seem to be heading in the direction of civilian government.
The chairperson of the African Union will also be travelling to Sudan to mediate a ceasefire, expressing deep concerns about the situation. The AU also called on the forces of the 2 generals in charge of Sudan to protect the civilians. The World Food Programme also said that it was suspending operations in Sudan after killing of 3 of its workers. The battle between the powerful armed forces and the Rapid Support Force has also sparked an international outcry, including border closures by neighbours Egypt and Chad.
الآن الله أكبر الله أكبر